Okay, there's Twitch. There's YouTube. Hello, Phil. Hello, Kylie. Hello, Rand. I apologize if I'm not exactly talkative at the beginning of the stream here. I just woke up. League of Splat Zones show. So, sure. I just woke up. A lot of people really don't like. Oh jeez, this right stick. It was the left stick for the longest of times. Now the right stick is kind of giving up on me. That's not good. Okay. Undercover umbrella, because that just makes sense. Or should I? I should change my shirt. Perfect. Actually, do I have... These are functionally the same. There. I had never even noticed before. I will go like this then. So based on that, I'm assuming we're only going to manage at least a pair of the people who are here at the moment anyway. My restream view counter hasn't caught up with anything that's going on, so I don't know about total views, but I'll just throw up a pair lobby and it'll be first come first serve. Get more people, I might throw up a quad lobby. I always forget that I can change equipment once I'm in here. Thing is, I'm not the biggest fan of ball caps, so I like the Octolite goggles because they just, A, they're Octoling equipment, and B, they look better than a ball cap does. Which is why, for those who might have gone back through my video catalog on YouTube and found my old vlogs, it's why I wear a fedora. It's not I'm trying to be one of those neckbeards. Oh man, it's fancy hat. No, it is a fancy hat, but it's more I just don't like ball caps, but I don't like the sun in my eyes. So it does the job of not being a ball cap, but keeping the sun out of my eyes. So and it isn't quite as silly looking as, you know, wearing like a full like cowboy hat or straw hat. Which are other options. There are, but I now have a fedora, so I may as well just keep wearing it. Ow. That Splat Pro is so hurt. Hooray. Ow. I really wish my right stick was not messing up so much. I need it for wide sweeping motions. Ow. The person learned. Ow. Hello, Splat Pro. How are you doing, Splat Pro? I think I've still got it with this thing. Ow. I say that as I die. But, you know, I think I'm still pretty good with the undercover. I was a little worried for a bit, because I haven't used it for many streams. Ow. That sploosh just keeps coming out of nowhere. Jeez. Yeah, this is a loss. It was well fought, but we lose. How did I outsplat you, Rand? Am I just that good at splatting people with the undercover? / stealing kills. I don't think I particularly stole a kill in there at any point, though. I don't know. suppose one or two of my splashdowns probably could have. Because it is a splashdown. Oh, okay, it's Japan o'clock. Ow. Hey, one of them has beacons. Are they good beacons? No, no they are not. Why would you do this, Japan? Ow, I should have just kept firing. I did not realize that was the heavy splatling. Alright. Ow. That range blaster, jeez. They know how to fight the undercover. I'm not used to people knowing how to fight it with blasters. Ow. I feel as though they have now, the enemy team has now asserted its dominance a bit. Yet we're still somehow not totally losing. Ow. should have went for my splashdown, but didn't. All we'll need to do is take control from them. Ow. Hello, Agent X. No. Yeah. No. That was so close. I don't think I was lagging at all. Record some Cat Planet. You might be wondering, what is Cat Planet? It is a platformer where you play as an angel girl and you collect cats. Hello, Sir Lebby. Welcome to the Danger Zone. It's a free thing, Cat Planet is. There's also a second one. So, you know, there's that. There's 2 Cat Planets. It is a PC game, though. Thank you for saving my life right there, Rand. I was in a little over my head. Just a little. Oh, they had a disconnect. Okay. I was like, this is going super well. Took that torpedo to the face! Prove how weak torpedoes are. I mean, I gotta give, they are good turf coverage if they explode. Okay, I don't think it's exactly Japan o'clock. But there's definitely 2 Japanese people here. Hopefully they're on our team. If they're good. If they're bad, hopefully they're on the other team. Okay. So it must... It might be Yoko. Wouldn't think it would have been Yoko, because it's kind of a stereotypical thing. But... Ow. I just got brushed to the face. Yeah, I suppose the brush would actually be a decent weapon for this map in Splat Zones. Ow. I tried. I tried so far. I won't finish that. Gotta remember PG. Ow. I think that I just think that we might be losing. I don't know what would give me that impression, though. Why are they both running away from an undercover? Oh, I think I'm lagging this time. Or one of them is lagging. I actually don't know which. I just saw ink appear before a bomb actually exploded, so... Fair enough. Agent X. Oh, that point gal. Why are you jumping to me, people? This is not a good thing to do. No bombs. Huh. That was a lot of effort. You know what? I'll make you possibly happy, Rand. Because I don't think I'm doing all that much with my splashdowns anyway. Hello, Joe. Oh no. We might be getting more yep. Yep. Oh jeez. I want my splashdown back. never know, maybe one of us will be the host, and then we won't lag. Sure, I'm not bad at Tetris, I just refuse to play Battle Royales, so... Ow. That Explosher just one-shot me. I mean, that is kind of what I want the Explosher doing, so... It would be so broken if it did, but I still would want it to be able to easily one-shot. I don't like Battle Royale games. I refuse to play Tetris 99 on just that principle alone, of that it's a Battle Royale, and I don't like Battle Royales. I don't think my ink armor got off. I think it's kind of official. I am too aggressive for this thing. Because this is kind of an undercover kit where you kind of have to play a little reserved, and I am anything but. Ow. Okay. He just whirled around and shot me. Ow. Well, I think there goes any chance of us winning. I mean, I'd say just try not to pay attention to the numbers, but I think it tells you, doesn't it? I mean, we might still have this, I suppose. That torpedo did not go as planned. Sad face. I don't know. It's the boat. Yeah, the Monta Maria. I think I should probably be less aggressive with this thing. Yep. I'm gonna give this thing like one more go, but like I honestly feel I do better with the default than I do with this thing. I mean, I get the ink armor can help, but eh. Yeah, I've been throwing the torpedoes. They get shot, or miss, or go after the wrong person. That's the three things I've had happen. I honestly think the torpedo should, if it explodes without connecting to the, like, with somebody or hitting the ground, that you should get half of your ink back. I mean, I know that wouldn't really make much sense, but that way they could keep the cost as is, because if it does explode, that's a lot of turf coverage, and a possible kill, if the person doesn't know to... Well, okay. 4 Gaijins versus 3 Japanese players. Who will win? My money's on the Japanese players. Ow. Weird random thought. What if ink armor gave the user stronger more durable ink armor than their team? But did everything else the exact same as it does now. So like the user gets like, say, a 60 HP shield instead of a 30. I think that would honestly make me like ink armor a little more. Because then it would feel like the user is getting a little more out of it. Ow. Yeah, I know. I loved the bubbler. I was legitimately sad to see it gone. Like, if a weapon had a bubbler or an ink strike, I probably used it. In the first game. In this one, there's really no special that gives me that same sort of feeling that either of those specials had. Then again, I was also one of those players. I didn't like the Kraken. I still don't. The Kraken was too easily counterable. You just have anything fires as fast or faster than a dual sculpture, and the Kraken's done for. It's not going to accomplish anything, because you're gonna hold it in place. Inkzuka was pretty cool, too. I love how they basically took the Inkzuka and just put it on a bunch of weapons that didn't have an answer to snipers. And then people still complained because snipers existed. We'll just play an Inkzuka weapon. And then the snipers would complain about Inkzukas because, you know, that special is more powerful than their main gun. Who would have thought it? I think it was Tentatek Splatter Shot, the one that had... Whichever Splatter Shot it was that had the, Suction Bomb and Inkzuka. That was probably a little too powerful of a combination. And yeah, I've gone back to my regular undercover, because I do better with it. I think it's pretty safe to say a lot of my kills come from the splashdown. Whether it be the direct just splatting or just the chip damage that allows me to then finish people off. And we are getting a lot of Japan! It's like 4 in the morning! Go to sleep! Oh, okay. I was supposed to say, I think one of our players is AFK, but guess not. Ow. I splatted somebody and then died. And that is how little I care about your torpedoes. You didn't even bother shooting it, little junior. Hooray! I think that's our first Japan o'clock battle we won! Seven splats. Oh hey, we got this year. Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be okay with 2 undercovers? I was okay with 4 undercovers. I mean... and it somehow worked. So there's something to this. Get enough chip damage, and it's not chip damage anymore. You know, that would actually be kind of neat if that could be coordinated. That would be really hard to coordinate. We get 4 undercovers traveling as a group, focusing down one person at a time. Everyone would be getting their shields back if their shield broke, and you'd be one-shotting everybody. Because everyone firing together would be 120 damage. That would be a little silly. Remarkably hard to coordinate, but it'd be silly. Ow. I made the bubble panic. Ow. Avenge me, mini Splatling. The guy went the other way. And most of his equipment is now not live anymore because he splatted me. Ow. That moment when I think I would have splatted him had my Barella not respawned when it did. Sad face. Ow. Oh geez. That's not good. I don't know, friend. I don't think so. None of their names strike me as Japanese. They don't strike me as North American either. So. I mean, that guy clearly was. The one that just splatted me. Well, maybe. It could just be someone using the Japanese characters. They're from somewhere in the world. And apparently wherever it is does not agree with your internet. Should really stream the first Splatoon again at some point. That game still holds a special place in my heart, because it is the game I started streaming with. And it's still really fun. I'd argue it's actually more fun than Splatoon 2. Though there are much fewer weapons that even feel vaguely viable with the first game. Because, like, you want to snipe? It's E-liter. There's no reason to do anything that isn't an E-liter. Because damage up exists. I mean, the Kelp Splat Charger was used, but, like, 99% of snipers used an E-liter. I think we have Japan again. Why are there so many Japanese players? It's like 3:54 a.m. for them. The first Splatoon had smaller maps. Which meant a lot of the longer range weapons were vastly better because the maps were smaller. I wouldn't myself say they were better, just different and smaller. Ow. I should knock you down in there. Ow. I did like the older Anchovy games more. But that's mostly just because, you know, old Anchovy games ranked wasn't complete BS. If there was one thing to make me hate that map, it was giving a quick access to the, basically, goal point for Rainmaker. It made me not like that map. Nintendo managed it. Hey, Nuke. Ow. I mean, it's not really Brella heaven here. I mean, I'm getting blobbed a lot. Ow. It's a fun weapon. That somehow works. Japanese players are remarkably good at overtime. That is what we have learned here today. Because it seems like every match where it falls to overtime, it's a Japanese player, you know, for the other team, like the entire Japanese team. So I'm assuming that other team is. They always win. You know, I'm gonna grab my beacon kit. I want this shirt. It's more artsy. It's more artsy and murderous, so it works. Because it's basically just Chara's shirt. Slash Kara, slash however you pronounce her name. The murderous child from Undertale. Fair enough. Yeah, that's fine, Joe. Ow. I died to an ink brush. There's an ink brush behind you all. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of splats with these 10 missiles. Jeez. Why would you... Okay, that actually worked out because someone's back here. But I think I just broke one of my actual good beacon placements to non-verbally shout at that person. But still. beacon right there. Like, why would you jump to a player when there's a beacon right there? You may as well at least just jump to the beacon. It makes more sense. I mean, I can understand why Pearl wouldn't want to give you her shoes, Joe. It's a pretty inappropriate thing to ask of a lady. Ow. That didn't work as planned. I got them to waste their booyah bombs, so there's that. Yeah, that's how I did it. I just changed my profile name. I'm so dead. Ow. Hello, Red Eggy. Beacons. This is a different red, though. It's not red, it's Red Eggy. Just so everyone knows. Just I'm assuming. Might be red. I don't know. A lot of people like having red in their name. Beacon power! I don't know how much my beacons actually helped. But yeah, they saw Pipiru Comfy twice. So, yeah. That's what they saw. Beacon power! To be fair, brushes underestimate everybody's aim. They also underestimate, you know, ink at their feet. Long story short, brushes underestimate everything. And then they die. Fair enough, Nuke. Good luck with the umbrellas. Oh, jeez, my Joy-Cons are doing this again. I'm not moving them at the moment. And yet it just was slowly going down. Well, I say slowly. It wasn't really slowly going down. Why? Ah, jeez. I really need to stop trying to shout at people for jumping to me when they could jump to my beacon. It just occurred to me, people that are doing that are probably Styx players, aren't they? Because that's just the faster way to super jump. Well, to get the super jump started. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just Styx players. Hey, my beacon! Ow. We are getting kind of stomped by these blasters. I got a Splat and died to a Clash Blaster. As always. I hate Clash Blasters. Nick, I'd say start with the Tenta first, and then work your way down. Start with the heaviest, end with the lightest and best. I don't think I'm wrong in saying that the Undercover is currently the best Brella. Because every tier list I've seen has it at, like, you know, the top, or just below the top. And then, like, you'll have the Tenta close to the top, the regular Brella kinda close to the top. I'm just going off tier lists, and they put that Kensa Undercover near the top. It's usually above all the other Brellas. That technically means that the Undercover is higher tier at the moment. Yeah, beacons, but you use so much ink to fire the thing, it's not worth it to run beacons on the Tenta. Though I did find one tier list I came across hilarious, because it had the hero weapons and the default normal weapons listed on it in different positions. So for instance, the hero splatter shot was a C- weapon. The regular splatter shot was C+ weapon. But they're the same thing! They're the same weapon! But no, gotta have them positioned at different places. Nobody using my beacons is my biggest fear. And it happens far too often. To be fair, I don't tend to see many people's live streams. I always intend to go and watch people's, but I never do. I just don't usually have the time. And when I do have the time, that's usually at the points when Hardleg Gaming is streaming. And I watch his streams, because he's hilarious. And I know he's hilarious. I've seen him before. That's my problem with YouTube. I stick with the creators I know. I mean, yeah, you're using the beacons, but like those other two scrubs, they weren't using them. Yeah, I feel like I should use a different beacon weapon. Let's see if I can get the ballpoint to work. I feel like I should have run speed with this, but No, I'm gonna try the Tenta beacons again. And see if I can get this to work. It's not going to, and I know it, but the main weapon just uses too much ink. Yeah, once you get the hang of the undercover, it's a fairly consistent 3-shot. But if nothing else, it's chip damage. That makes it a lot easier for the rest of your team to finish off whoever you were shooting at. As much as I tend to get a lot more splats than I should, the undercover's main job is not to splat people. It's to deal chip damage and annoy people. You're the one going around dealing that chip damage, so the splat pros can 3-shot people. Well, 2-shot on most cases. Because if you even deal like 10 damage to somebody, that Splat Pro is now 2-shotting them. And I'm gonna fall flat on my face, and it's not gonna be pretty. Okay, I am the longest range on our team. I'm going this way. Right person, I was trying to build up special. Alright, there's my ink tank, basically. Oh jeez, out of ink. Right, I placed a beacon. That's why I'm out of ink. Ow. On what? There's multiple Brellas that have splat bombs. I honestly, myself, I like them on the, alternate undercover. This gives you an easier way of dealing that bit of chip damage to somebody, so you can finish them off yourself with your main weapon. That was probably the last thing that person wanted to see. I mean, it does cost a lot of ink. But if it's, you know, the deciding factor that lets you get a splat. I should have waited an extra second. Ow. Oh, I just killed my beacons, I think. Oh, I killed one of them. Whoops. Fair enough, but I just don't like torpedoes. Honestly, the most efficient chip damage you get is the splashdown on the default. That is the most efficient chip damage you'll get on an undercover. Because everyone's gonna back away, and they're probably gonna take between 40 and 60 damage. I still dislike how much ink it takes to place a beacon down. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, that would probably get you dinged. I don't even think there'd be enough characters for that, because you gotta work it into 10 characters. So, I'll just go ballpoint. I wish I had some ink resist and run speed on some gear. But I don't. There's a good chance you would. Nintendo don't like profanity in their games, so it would all come down to if people reported you, though. Which I'm sure some people would. They might not even let you use that in your name, because if they have one of their word filters, like they have for like Pokemon games and such. Just, oh, it has that censored! Not allowed to use it! You wanna name yourself Grass? Well, you can't! I don't think Nintendo's filters have gone that far, but I've seen some filters that do. Oh, what's that? You want to talk about what you did in class today? Well, you can't, because it's a banned word, because it has a naughty word within it. Or even better, you want to talk to your friend Mike? Good luck. The word filter's blocking the word Mike. Because it's apparently an Irish slur. Person went out of their way to destroy my beacons. I am so out of practice with this thing. Don't know what he was trying to do, but he didn't succeed. Okay, hopefully my beacons are still up. Ow. I think it would still catch it. Or at least people would still report it. Umbrellas are fun. I mean, that might work. Misspelling it. I died so you may live, Rand. Yeah, the tankiness of the undercover shield is how I tend to get so many of my splats. I thought I was doing relatively garbage that entire time. Okay. I'll take 11 splats. You know, things like the ballpoint confuse me. And I'm sure they probably confuse a lot of people, because, like, you'd look at it and go, oh, well, the Inklings must have just, like, repurposed an old pen. But Inklings are, like, between 4 and 5 feet tall. They clearly went out of their way to build a replica of a clicky pen and make it into a weapon. Inklings are much bigger than we all probably assume they are. But then again, maps like this make them actually seem, you know, pretty accurately sized to what they're canonically sized at. Ow. Well, my beacon's done for it. Or not. I'm still not jumping to it. It's a little too sketch at the moment. Hello, Anissa. Good morning. Why do you think I use a lot of run speed? There, Nuke. Well, I suppose I'm me, that's why I use run speed. I just like the outfit. Hooray! Ow. As they're killed by Tom. It's the most just... You go away. Rollers. Now you will be able to moderate everywhere, Anissa. I'm gonna put one of my beacons over here. I mean, we could probably at this point get a quad squad going for League. Yeah, there we go. That would be a quad. You know, when I reach affiliate on Twitch and can start making emotes, one of them needs to be a beacon made of bacon. That just needs to happen. Yeah, back out and I'll set up a quad lobby. It'll be first come, first serve, because who knows however many people are waiting to get in. I just never mentioned anything. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell bacon. B-A-C-O-N. I'm pretty sure that's how it's spelled. I don't know, though. I can't spell to save my life. Do I want to stick with this, or do I want to go with a different beacon weapon? Nah, I'll stick with this. And I'll keep being a murderous artist. I'm sure you can make it, Anissa. So it stops beeping at me. I'm not totally sure what I'm gonna do. Alright, Rand. For tonight's stream, I might honestly just do more Splatoon tonight. I just like playing it. I mean, I feel bad for all my other Switch games I never play. But all of them I'd want to do like a full playthrough of. Fair enough. I mean, I'm not a fan of the afro or the mohawk, but you know. The frohawk. I'm sure that's actually a hairstyle. Oh, Rand is getting back from that. I'm gonna... Yes, it is. That is an actual thing. It looks stupid. Maybe it's just me, but... Okay, a few of these don't look bad. But, like, when there's just a ton of hair there, it just looks kind of dumb. Like, when there's not much hair, it's fine. But... there's a lot of hair? No. I was gonna pull up a picture of it, but yeah. This is the point where, once again, I kind of wish I had robotic here, so I could just be like, you know, pull up a picture of it. Like, cause it's not that hard with OBS, you just need to save the image and then just pop it into OBS. And it just works. Eggs indeed. Yeah, he's coming. He's getting a drink. The drink ticket. I blame Krusty Sean for this taking so long. It's all Krusty Sean's fault. Well, that would give us our fourth. It appears Nuke has stolen your place, Ram. I'm pretty sure that is Nuke. Yeah. Oh, that's a Hydra. I can't verse a Hydra. Just remember, everybody, my beacons will get you to the front faster than walking / swimming. Hey, I took down the Hydra! I don't know how, but I did it. Well, I know how. He wasn't paying any attention to me. Ow. Don't think he likes me much anymore. Ow. Ow. Hydras. I think that Hydra's going for max damage, too. Ow. I really gotta get out of this habit of aiming where they are instead of where they're going. It's a very bad habit to have. Well, we did good. I mean, we have significantly less communication than that other team probably had. So we did remarkably good. And I think I'm getting better with the ballpoint. Yeah, just ignore that 10. I'm doing my best to get better with this thing. It's still an awkward weapon to use because your crosshair jumps around a bit. If the crosshair stayed in the same place, I think this would be so much of an easier Splatling to use. And there's a space for you again now, if you want it. Part of me kind of wants to try a run speed shirt instead of my ink resist shirt. But then I would also lose out on that little bit of ink saver main, which is undoubtedly giving me a couple extra shots after I place down my beacon. Welcome back, Phil. I'd say if Rand doesn't reclaim his spot, you may as well take it back there, Nuke. Not sure we have enough people. Considering, well... it's taken us quite a while to get to the point of having enough for a quad squad. So... only if Rand is actually backing around. And even then, I'm not sure. Well, yeah, there would be enough for a 3v3. But I don't think Rand is around at the moment. Yeah, I don't know where 2 extra people would come into this. Anyone that wants can take that 4th spot. We're running out of... We're running out of time for this map rotation. I think we've only got time for like 1 more match before the maps rotate. Yep, he chills here a lot. He and I have quite a few disagreements, but I still consider him a good friend. Where do you think the BN came from in his name? I think even Nuke's died now. Jeez. Yeah, just anyone that can join, just join. Please, so we can get a match going. I should just start playing Mystery. Yeah, let's see if I can get to that without it disconnecting me. Yep, disconnected. I'm just gonna rejoin here. Or it's a full empty room again. Okay. That's why I had to rejoin, but okay. We should, in theory, be able to fill a quad now. In theory. In game theory. Did you guys know that Ness is Sans? And that Wario's 10 feet tall? And oh. That's not good. It's not good to crash. Be sure your black box was fine, though. It's a bad joke. Nuke, it's all down to you, buddy. If you're even still there. I mean, it says he's still in the active watcher list. Hello, unexpected. And for any fourth. I don't think we're gonna make it before the map rotation. Because I think it is about to happen. Alright. I think we've got 2 minutes, so... Watch the next ranked be Clam. If it is, I'll see if we can get a private battle going. Hooray! Now hopefully we can find an opponent in a minute. Shouldn't be too hard. Hopefully. I don't know what happened to Rand. He just kind of vanished. He fell off the face of the earth. That's what happened. And because you're new, Sor, my beacons are incredibly good. Do not be afraid to use them. They will very likely get you back to the front faster than swimming. It's about the only thing good about my set, but... Zanisa's just fangirling over her Octoling. It sounds about right, though. I don't think that would have been it. Who knows, really, though? Oh, they have someone with beacons, too. Are their beacons any good? I don't think so. Their beacon user has a lot of swim speed on. Should still probably deal with those. Okay, it's okay. Ow. Yeah, if you can catch a Hydra off guard, you can probably take them down with the undercover. Because they guaranteed need an extra shot to take you down. I also should just get on replacing my beacons before they fully run out. Ow. That was kind of embarrassing. But I can't aim, so... At the same time, it was embarrassing, but fitting. That undercover has too much fear. Ow. Now, have they seen my beacon? That is the question. They probably have now, but I'm still gonna jump straight to it and replace it. Ow. Hooray! We won! It is fine, Kylie. I believe we won. Yeah! Beacon power! Now, what is it? Oh, it's tower control. And apparently Rand is in a league lobby. So he's doing a thing. Oh. Let's see if we can get another quad going. This tower isn't bad. Beacons work on tower. Alright. See you, Aggie. I don't think we have enough people for a private battle, and I don't like small matches. I mean, that's the idea there, Sor. I couldn't overly say. I tend to just grab random things. I mean, the Splat Pro shouldn't be bad. The Point Gal shouldn't be bad. Blasters are always good. I've heard it called blaster control in the first game, so I mean... Well, this is an awkward-looking team, but I'm sure it'll win. League's going okay. I mean, we just got started, but on the tower. We finished the zones on a win, so... It'll be fine. Clash Blasters can be downright broken, depending on if the enemy team has range or not. You know, I mean, if the enemy team's entirely range, we might be done for. But I mean, like, if their team is entirely Luna Blasters, we got this. Well, one of their team is short range. Good luck, you two. Ow. Wish I could aim. Ow. Yeah, I think we're pretty done for it. Maybe. I mean, I don't think I'm doing too bad, considering this is nearly as far from my main as possible. But I do like me some beacons, so... Ow. Ow. I don't think they've seen my beacon. So that beacon's pretty useless at this point. This one's where it's at. Het Dynamo, jeez. They've got my number. Ow. Ah, they broke my beacon, I think. Oh, that you guys just jumped to a lot. I don't know which it was. Nah, this is mine. Ow. Yeah, I need to get beacons placed. I'm gonna put that one there this time. Ow. Ow. That dynamo has splatted me almost every time. Hello, Shane Hill. Maybe? I remember. I don't know. So I can say that's probably I don't remember you. I'm sorry. Ow. Problem is for me and remembering people named Shane is I know like 3 Shanes in my real life. And it's hard to keep them, you know, keep track of them. Ow. No, I almost got on the tower. I was trying. I don't think my beacons are gonna work so well on that map. I think it's safe to say we just kind of got out-skilled by that dynamo, mostly. Sure, use whatever weapon you want. I'm gonna stick with using beacons. So I shall try and throw a beacon down wherever you're going to be generally perching, if I can figure that out. I don't know sniper perches that well. Oh, excuse me. I will do my best. I'm not really the best... Oh, jeez. I'm not really the best tower rider. Not with this thing, anyway. I'm okay with it with my undercover, but... We'll be fine. We just need to be brave, and we'll be fine. my beacon. I really need to get more aggressive beacons going on. Ow. Everything wanted to kill me. Wait, how did the torpedo touching me kill me? I am confused. Ow. I feel like I should probably put my beacons away. They're not really working on Mako Mart. Dig back out my normal equipment. Communication error. Good. Thanks, Nintendo. Let's recreate the room. Well, I'll go with slightly different, but it's my normal equipment. Because this shirt is an equivalent to this. This is an equivalent to this. It's beautiful. Now I stand a much better chance of actually beaconing well. Not beaconing well, but tower riding well. Yes, I'll beacon well without beacons. Brain, please. I mean, I have only been awake for like a little over 2 hours, so. I wouldn't say you're that bad, Anissa. I mean, we just ran into a group with a lot more coordination than us. And I like the ballpoint. The aim is wonky. I wish the crosshair didn't move. I mean, the jet should work decently. Is this the same group we just ran into? Yeah, I was honestly thinking about 10 minutes ending the stream anyway, so that would work out. At that point, it'll have been about 2.5 hour stream. Which is a bit longer than my usuals. Ow. Progress! Yeah, your beacons aren't that good. I placed that wrong. You need more sub power up on those. I know that's counterintuitive to actually doing, you know, productive things with the ballpoint, but Ow. I mean, part of my reasoning for wanting to end the stream might be because I'm hungry. Just maybe. Because I have not eaten yet today. I woke up and just immediately got started on working on getting the stream going. Man, the Splat Pro should be nerfed. Just remove the damage up. Ain't nobody need that. I was just pushed off the tower by my own shield. Because that's something that happens. Oh jeez, how did I not get back up? Yeah, I got snagged on the corner. Wait, what? He just shot me through my shield. My shield was up, and he killed me when I was facing him. I'm very confused. I'm now very dead. So I think sword disconnected. Alright. We did about as well as we could have expected to do. Nah, you don't, Anissa. Alright, Nuke. Well, there goes my idea of just calling Nuke in for one final game. If we don't get someone in about a minute, I think I might just end the stream off at this. But if we get another person, we'll do one more match. Have a good day, Nuke. Also have a good day, Sora. You probably are already gone. You can't hear that, but... Because I am very hungry. And I don't exactly want to eat on stream. So... Because I don't like the sounds of someone eating, so I don't want to subject all of you to the sounds of someone eating. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get another person, so. I will be back streaming later tonight, though. I actually wonder if I could see what the rotation's gonna be, but I probably can't. Right, it only goes 2. The next one. Well, the next is Rainmaker. Heat. Yeah, with that, I'm just gonna be into the stream. For those who may not know, there is a Discord. You can join it. It's free to join. You can chat with people. It's pretty neat. It's linked in the description of YouTube and the info on Twitch. And with that, I will be back streaming later tonight at midnight Atlantic time. Probably more Splatoon. That said, thanks everyone for watching, and hopefully I'll see you later tonight. So, see you then!